I think every Indian has a small dream to visit Kashmir at least once in their lifetime.
वो आपकी फोटो खिंचाना चाहती है, सेल्फी नहीं।
अच्छा।
इसीलिए वो कैमरा पूरा उधर इधर मोड़ दी है। देखो अभी देखो उसने आपकी ओर रखा।
Kashmir has definitely been in my list since a very long time, and when we talk about Kashmir, the definitely first place or the city which comes into our mind is Srinagar. How did I feel when I landed in Srinagar for the first time? So we took a flight, okay, from Bangalore. It was a direct flight. So when I landed in Srinagar and came out of the airport, it was very very similar to any other small airport. But bahar aake, after coming out of the airport, a few things did look different. For example, the houses, the shape of the houses, the slopy roofs, which we see almost everywhere in Kashmir. That is something which looked beautiful. Second thing, the villas, the bungalows, it's so pretty. I really loved that. Okay. But there's a major difference if you travel to Kashmir or Srinagar by road versus by a flight. Because when you're taking a flight, you directly land in the airport, and Srinagar is a valley, right? So it is called as it's the part of the Kashmir Valley. So valley kya hota hai? What is a valley? Valley is when you rise up to a certain altitude, in this case 1500 meters, and then it's plain first. Second, it's surrounded by mountains, right? So that geography is called as, or the term is called as a valley, right? So when you come to Srinagar, you, especially by taking a flight, you will ideally not feel that mountain feeling because it's plain, it's just plain, right? It feels like any other city, the hustle and bustle of any other probably tier 2 cities in India. So it's very similar to that, to be honest. Versus when you take a road, okay, to reach Srinagar, via Jammu, via Patni Top and all of those places. So what happens is you go through any of those usual mountain driving experience where you have those twisties, the hairpin bends, and the usual mountain roads. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that is the difference. So I think I would personally enjoy more by taking the road because I'm that kind of a person. I love road trips. But nevertheless, we came here, and on the first evening, we took a Shikara ride. That experience of that slow-paced boat ride, it's a unique experience, and I think everybody must go through that experience. So we were there for about 2 hours, something really, really relaxing. o'clock in the morning. It's quite peaceful and nice over here to stay in a houseboat in Srinagar. मेरे को तो काफ़ी अच्छा लग रहा है, मतलब it's been a good experience. And the view is quite good. You know, even though it's not summers, it is, I would say, it's in between monsoon and the autumn season. So yeah, today the plan is that we're going to cover whatever places possible in Srinagar city, which is otherwise we would like to call it as local sightseeing. तो वो सारी चीज़ें हम लोग cover करेंगे आज.
पहलगाम जाएंगे, नहीं पहले सोनमार्ग जाएंगे, उसके बाद पहलगाम फिर गुलमर्ग.
कल का स्टे कल का स्टे
कल का
अगर वापस आएंगे तो कोई सा होटल चले जाएंगे.
जहाँ भी जाएगा बार्गिंग करना घोड़े वाले के बारे. ये लूट मार ज्यादा, घोड़े वाले बहुत लूट मार है. 5 times more price they ask.
Staying inside a houseboat is definitely a very relaxing and peaceful feeling, especially if the location is great at the Dal Lake. So we quickly had our breakfast and moved on to visit a few places.
First stop coming to a place called Mughal Gardens in Srinagar. It's a beautiful place, matlab, you know, it's very well maintained. It's really nice. I mean, there is a lot of peaceful vibe. Quite sunny, as you know, it's kind of the end of summer over here right now. It's around 25-26 degrees. Pleasant but sunny. 1 o'clock right now. थोड़ा सा late हो चुके हैं. I think it's better to come in the early hours or maybe evening if it's open. I'm not sure of the timings, to be honest. अभी next देखते हैं हम लोग कहाँ जाते हैं. ताज में रुकते तो कैसा होता?
We should have stayed one day, no?
ताज में
तो बहुत पैसे कमाएंगे, मेरे को फ्री में रखेगा.
Next, we quickly visited a place called Chinar Park, which is situated right in between this huge Dal Lake, and had some Kashmiri kehwa on our way back to the next place. This is Nishad Garden, and it has some spectacular views of the Zabarwan mountains. And on the opposite lies the Dal Lake. Soon after this, we were invited by a local Kashmiri to his home for some quick snacks, and we thought, why miss this opportunity, right?
अच्छा है ना यार, रास्ते कितने क्यूट गलियां.
My name is Una.
Mona Lisa.
She don't know how to pronounce it.
किस जाएगा? वो आपके फोटो खींचना चाहती है, सेल्फी नहीं.
अच्छा.
इसीलिए वो कैमरा पूरा उधर इधर मोड़.
Yes, thank you. You back? Thank you.
He likes cameras.
Stories of Pratik.
हाँ हाँ वही वाला है.
Wow.
तो सुबह से तो काफ़ी मतलब 3-4 जगह हम लोग घूम चुके हैं. सो वी आर एट अ botanical garden right now. We were supposed to go to a place called Sachi or Sashi something, which is supposedly in the somewhere on top of the hill that you see behind, कहीं ऊपर पहाड़ों में. लेकिन unfortunately 5 बजे के बाद वहाँ पे जाने नहीं दिया. So we came to this garden and it is quite different and beautiful. Plus sunset हो चुका है. It's very pleasant. It's really peaceful over here. There is almost nobody over here. तो मेरे को यहाँ पे काफ़ी अच्छा लग रहा है. This is probably just the beginning of our Kashmir trip. We have a lot of things to explore and उसके बारे में मैं excited to definitely हूँ. लेकिन let's enjoy what we have in the moment right now.